Hello everyone and welcome to the Starseed Dragon channel. I almost called it the Dragon Craft channel, but that's a different channel. Here we are with our new perspective for the day. We are using the Good Tarot, and we got Transformation, which is also in traditional tarot the Death card. We got the Hanged Man, Five of Earth, Four of Fire, and Page of Air, and Patience. So we have three major arcana, right? And major arcana are representative, they represent major events or situations in one's life. And the major arcana, when they come up in a reading, are speaking to something that cannot be ignored. If you ignore those major events or situations, then they're just going to get bigger and bigger until you do acknowledge them, right? So they're something that are really important that need to be paid attention to. So a transformation is the Death card in traditional tarot, but it speaks of the ending of a cycle and the rebirth of a new life, a rebirth of a new journey, right? You're transforming into more than what you were before. The old you is sloughing off and the new you is coming out stronger and more vibrant, much like, a butterfly coming out of its cocoon, right? It's a transformation in its entirety, right? Different mindset, different attitude, maybe a different career path, things of that nature, right? It's a transformation into something that serves your highest good as you level up and move forward, right? And then the Hanged Man, also major arcana, speaks to holding still and looking at the path ahead of you from a different perspective. Changing your perspective or gathering information from all other aspects that you otherwise couldn't see while you were standing up and looking just straight forward. Having a different perspective, a bird's eye view, or looking at it from other angles will give you a more full understanding and a more complete picture of what it is that is in front of you, right? So, for example, if you're looking at a situation or making a decision and it's a difficult one, this is just an example. Looking at it from different perspectives would help you to give yourself clarity in how you want to make that decision, especially if you're having difficulty making it. Because a lot of times making a decision means that you have to let something go in order to grab onto something new, right? And sometimes it's hard to let go of things, especially if they're people, right? People that you love. So going on to the example, looking at it from a different perspective on how it might affect the other individuals involved, or how they might perceive how your decision would affect them, is always a very wonderful thing. And this is coming from a true INFJ. So I mean, I'm always thinking of, you know, the consequences of what my decision is going to be and how it's going to affect those around me. But not everyone is like that. This transformation that is taking place is beckoning this person, this imaginary person we're reading for, to take into consideration other perspectives before this transformation takes place, so that they'll be guided into making a clear, educated decision, right? And then this Five of Earth element is Pentacles, the Suit of Pentacles, right? So Earth element rules over our material world and everything in it. Our material abundance, whether it's wealth, money, homes, everything tangible, touchable, our connections with people, love, and everything that's in this physical world, right? So fives are challenges, right? There's a challenge in this material abundance that, you know, needs to be faced. You know, do I have enough money in my backup emergency savings plan before I go off and do this thing, right? Kind of thing. So there is this thoughtfulness of how this would affect and how this would challenge the material realm of this person, right? And then we have over here the Four of Fire. Fire element is the Suit of Wands, right? So fours speak to stability. The fire element speaks to everything. It rules over everything creative, intuitive, passionate. It's a very passionately emotional based element, right? It's very forward moving. It's very fast moving. It's quick to move through things, right? And fours are about stability. So in traditional tarot, they have the four wands that represent the 1111 portal. And, you know, it speaks of celebrating a union, the coming together of something, the birth of a new family member, or the birth of a new idea or creative endeavor, okay? Something that you're very passionate about, and you hold it with others, right? And you're celebrating it. It's already done, right? That stability is already there. Now is the time for, you know, giving gratitude for this stable environment and the stable union that has been created, so that it can grow in abundance, right? And then we have the Page of Air. This is the Page of Swords, right? Also known as the Spy Master, right? Negative connotation with the Spy Master. But it's, you know, pages are court cards. Pages are the children of the court cards. So, and the air element, or swords, rules over everything in the mind. Intelligence, knowledge, logic, strategy. It also has to do with mind manipulation and things of that nature. There's no emotion involved with it. It is very fast moving. It is very quick. When the wind blows, it goes fast, right? And so this page is, you know, it speaks to the childlike being in you, this student, the one who is learning and gaining some sort of intelligence, right? Some sort of new truth that is being guided to aspire to a new endeavor, right? A new thoughtful way of being, right? And then patience is the temperance card, okay? It speaks to having patience with oneself. It's about alchemy, right? In traditional tarot, it's the goddess is pouring water into or taking water from, I think it's taking water from the pool of knowledge and pouring it onto the earth. She's like mixing all of these elements together, earth, air, water, fire, all of them together in alchemy, delicately and patiently blending them all together so that they can coexist, right? So patience has a lot to do with being able to maintain balance and to have an equilibrium and a specific reciprocity between all of those elements, right? Having the ability to master all of these different elements and have them cooperate with one another, right? So what is it that these cards are speaking to you in your intuitive gut, right? In your intuitive feelings, what is it that these cards are saying to you? For me, there's this transformation coming about that requires looking at things from a different angle or multiple different angles perhaps, because it has something to do with material abundance that will bring a wonderful union, a wonderful collaboration, if you will, with a soul tribe member, right? Whether it be a significant other or in addition to your family, this is a divine, stable union, right? And it's going to help you to see your own truth, but you have to be patient with it and allow it to guide you, going with the flow, right? Allow it to guide you. That's what the challenge is. 1 + 4 is 5. That's what the challenge is to have that patience to go with the flow, right? And then we have oracle cards. So here we go with the antiquities of magic, and when we have globe, totality. Isn't that pretty? I love it. Globe. Let me look it up in my tiny little guidebook and read it to you. Globe. You keep contemplating those cards. I'll read this oracle message for you. Your emotions and values matter. When you remain focused on the greater good and the feelings and experiences of others, it helps nourish the connection. We have a lot in common while allowing ourselves to be vulnerable. Love is the one feeling connecting us, and lack of it creates fear that divides us. Deeper connection is created through shared desires and experiences. If you are feeling inundated with pressures from the outside world, it's time to check in with your needs and what feels important to you. Sticking to your values helps keep your energy clean of resentment and unhealthy connections, so you stay aligned with your bigger picture. Your light is needed on this planet. When you are lit up, you share your radiance with others. When we are all lit up, we become the reflection of the stars. Isn't that gorgeous? I love it. That's beautiful. So then we have some romance angels. I'm trying with these guys. I really am. Let me move these over here. Hope we all stay in the camera. Okay, so what do we got today? Release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. Okay. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. And it looks like the steps are to see things from a different perspective, maybe from the perspective of another person that you love, right? And have patience with it. See the truth in it. Sometimes people don't always speak their truth, right? Playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Interesting. And then we have let go of control issues. That would be the patience card, right? Allow this situation to unfold naturally. Isn't that something? And it's going to. It's going to, right? So what is it that your intuition is singing to you about these cards? Let me know in the comment section below. And I hope you have a great day. I will see you on the next video.